Doctori, tutto a post. So, welcome back to another video. And I'm in the same position and wearing the same shirt as previous video because I'm continuing this video just right after the previous. So, what are we doing today? Today, I will be continuing trying to port this async library over to Linux. Before doing that, I would like to remind you that there is this new Discord server linked below in the description. And also, I would like to remind you to check out the Sane C Libraries, which is on the GitHub repo linked below. So what is Sane C Library? Sane C Library is this set of libraries that have many things like this async library and a file system library and a process library and so on, that you can use in your projects without any dependencies. It compiles super fast. It's not using the standard library. And yeah, so go and check it out and see if you like it. So let's dive into the things we need to be doing. So after making most of the tests to run, now it's time to go and try to make the more complex tests, try to pass. So this is like a read-write test. We are opening a file and reading and writing to it and checking if we are reading what we expect we should be reading. This clearly, I'm pretty sure this is not working because what I have been reading is that file operations, which are, by the way, are they disabled right now here? Oh, I should even enable them. So file read and file write operations are not really functioning on epoll. You cannot create an async operation trying to read from a file that is because this doesn't work. That's stated in the API. But we'll try to do something. So let me. Actually, I cannot even the file close probably. Yeah. So let's try to add the file read. Actually, file read was already there. It's not fully functioning because it's we used it only for this wake up pipe read. If you see the previous video, so it's not even going into this section of the code, which I guess is what will be problematic. But let's try it. So. Okay, we need to be adding the event watcher for file write operation. This is the same as previous video, nothing more, nothing less. This is an epoll out, and I need to do an epoll out also on the stop, else, and if epoll out. Wait. Oh, maybe it's on. Yeah, that should be like that. Yeah, close is not doing much. Fail. Unspecified error. So I think that we are failing here because it's not possible to add to a watcher to an epoll watcher something that is not a pipe or something like that. File write, so F11, yeah. So that's our problem. If we see error noise 1, which is which is the operation not permitted, and if we see, I don't remember if I read it on the epoll CTL documentation. Let's see. Or if it was in the general epoll documentation. target file does not support epoll. This can occur if file descriptor refers to a regular file directory. So, very, very clear. We cannot add regular files. So how can I do that? So the real way to do this would be to create a thread pool and doing the read and write into that thread pool. But I don't have a thread pool in the Sane C library for now. So what I'm going to do, unfortunately, is to just hide this async operation somehow. So this will still be executed as a synchronous operation, but the interface will still be async. So I can do all sort of later optimizations and implement thread pool and do whatever I need to be doing. So how can I do that? As I cannot clearly add the watcher, I cannot do much here. Right? So I will just return result true. Oh, that's just a true. Yeah. And I need to run in the activation. I need to run the actual operation, which is this one. So I'm probably better abstracting this into a function. So this is a little bit more clear. Yeah, I'd say execute operation. In execute operation, we'll be doing exactly this. So this is execute, return, execute operation, result. We can make this return true here. Now, I want to execute the operation during activate when I'm on epoll. Else, and if. This is async. We can make it compiler unused so we don't get the warning. And I want to return execute operation. This is okay. I need to make sure also that I'm not getting the pipe read case. So if yeah, if we are not in the pipe read case, I want to return execute operation on a result that I don't have. So I need to create a result object. Yeah, result object. Okay. This one needs an async and a result. Async and a move result, move res. So let's make it result res. Yeah, valid result, of course. Control reaches the end of return result true. This is good. Execute operation. Yeah, cat is arriving. Let's see. Let's try to come and join us. Yes, it does. Excellent. Hopefully I can continue. What else? Oh, please, cat. Yes, is going where it should be going. Now I need to do the same. Yeah, this is also now. What should I do now here? So if I'm on epoll, in the complete, I need to not execute the operation. I can just return result true. But the problem is I need to write the result that I have here. Yeah. So I need to save the result. So the main thing that it's in the result, it's actually just a span of bytes. Yeah, so I need to save how many bytes I have been yeah, creating so far. Yeah, I can do that. So let's try to make it like here. Should I make it uint64? LF SC platform. Let's make it platform Linux. Yeah, written bytes. I have written bytes and read bytes probably. No, I have the read data directly as a span. Yeah, let's make it sides t sync read bytes, and we can make it also here. Yeah. So I'm doing this because I need to save how many bytes have been read or written before I do have the result object. I don't have the result object available, so I need to store it back into the async during the activation. So once I execute the operation, I need to save async dot written, so read sync read bytes. Sync read bytes is really result dot read data dot size in bytes, return true. Oops, unterminated if. So what have I been doing wrong? Maybe it's something in the async. So here we have if def here, if elif. Where am I doing this wrong? Conditional begin here. Oh, okay. Okay. And if. Sides mismatch. Yeah, because now the sides for our compiler firewall has changed from 128 to something else. We can update it. Okay. And in the complete, I need to make result dot dot what read data equals result dot async dot where is the data read buffer slice start length offset 0 length in elements, which is bytes because this is a span of char. Result async read sync read bytes, destination read data. Okay, yeah. I think this should be bool. Oh, okay, I need to make it result. Okay, so I'm in the complete, I'm writing the slice of the read buffer was actually read. So just to tell back to the user how many bytes have been actually read. I need to do something similar in the write. So also the write needs to be, yeah, no, I mean, I can make it no discard, but I can rename just this complete async to be execute operation. So if sc epoll else and if, so on anything that is not epoll, I will just execute operation. On epoll, I need to run the operation during the async call. Sorry, during the activate. And again, this is synchronous. We need to use a thread pool, as I said earlier, which I'm not going to do now, also because I don't have one. I guess I need to write it. So return execute operation on a result. We need to build a result object, same way as we do here. So something along these lines. Async was not declared in the scope. Async no maxim function to call, of course, because it's a file write result. And use it parameter result. And yes. Oh, I think in the previous complete, I'm not chaining the error result. So, but yeah, this is always returning true, which is incorrect. I need to, well, I'll do it later. So activate, I think, is executing the operation synchronously on epoll. I need to save the result dot written bytes. They need to go into async sync written bytes. And in the completion, I need to do result dot written byte equals result dot async sync written bytes. Yeah, I should also probably save a result flag somewhere. Can I add a bool? Sync operation succeeded equals false. Also here, yeah, of course, now we have a size mismatch. 1 and 36 becomes 144. Async epoll. Yeah, this still needs to be renamed. So async dot what is it? Sync operation succeeded equals result dot is valid. And the same here, result dot, sorry, not the execute operation. I'm getting confused, sorry. We are in the file read. Async dot sync operation succeeded equals result dot is valid. And if result is valid, so I should try this. And if result is valid, I should just return result async sync operation succeeded. Very good. And the same here. Async sync operation succeeded. So we are chaining any operation error code that happens during activation. We are reporting it back during the completion. Very good. Will this kind of work? I don't know. Let's just try running it for now. Fail. Unspecified error. So the first operation we do is the file write. So let's see if the file write is getting executed. Async epoll. File write. So we are in the setup. We should go in the activate. No, this is the read, sorry. Wanna be checked. Well, I can leave the breakpoints here, but file write. So add event watcher, activate async, execute operation, and complete async. File write. So we are adding the dispatch. Okay. Oh, this is failing immediately. So I'm not even able. So is this one that is failing? Yes. Because we cannot be listening to file writes on epoll. I just said it, and we have been reading it on the documentation. So this is a return false. We can just see compiler unused. Oh, async. Let's see if this is now going forward. Still not. Why? Why is it that? Because I'm returning false. I don't know. Why am I doing that? I need to return true. Now we are in the activate. Okay, we execute the operation. Operation succeeded. So written bytes is okay. Result is valid. So we should have sync operation succeeded true. Sync written bytes for, yeah, whatever is the number of written bytes. So in the complete is not getting called. Complete is not getting called because this is now what I call a manual completion. Because this is now not an operation known in any way to the epoll backend, to the epoll file descriptor, queue, call it any way you like. And there is a mechanism to trigger manually added, so you can schedule a manual completion, which is being done for some operations. So I guess I need to add if c epoll. Yeah, I need to add it for the file write. Let's see if this was the problem. Execute, complete. Yes. Yeah, of course, you need to be adding this as a manual completion operation because this is not being tracked by the epoll thing. So this is still failing, but it's failing. At least we are getting the result. So is this result true? Yeah, So why is this even failing? It's calling the callback. Oh, it's getting reactivated. That's what you mean. Who's calling this? I'm confused. Let's press a breakpoint here. So complete, callback. This is cool. It's called the second time by someone that shouldn't be calling this. Who's calling this? Report error. Okay, so the stop single watch immediate failed. Of course, yes, because as we have not been adding this, as this was not an operation added to the event loop, we cannot even remove it from the event loop. So this is to be removed as well. Return result true. Try again. Okay, we have been going a little bit further in the test. So now what I suspect is that the read is not getting called, right? Let me try. I can remove all of these breakpoints in the file, right? Yeah, so we are right here. And our read callback is not called. It's not called because it's a manual completion. Scheduled for manual completion. Should I just add it here? I don't think I can, because at least not as is. Because I need to, this is not, well, this is going to be, yeah, basically when we have the wake up pipe read, we should not be scheduling a manual operation, because that's an actual, basically the file read can be an actual epoll operation if it's reading from a pipe, and it's not it's not a manual operation when we are reading from a pipe, and it's a manual operation when we are reading from a file. Actually, this needs to be different, because we need to check the type of the file descriptor. Or I should change it or add some flag to say, hey, this is a pipe. But I can detect if something is a pipe, so I think I can add it later. But not, well, for now, I just want the tests to run. I don't want to make the perfect interface. So let's do it. This is going to be fun. So when it's a file read, I can, let's make it, if async equals async event loop internal get wake pipe read, yeah, of course, when this happens, yeah, when it's different, I want to schedule a manual completion, and I don't want this to proceed. I want it to break. Instead, when it's a wake up pipe read, this is an intentional fall through. A pipe reads must be added to epoll q. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if this statement can implicitly fall true. Should I make it just fall true? Like this. Oh. How can I write this through? How can I say to the compiler that this is an actual fall through? Does somebody remembers how? Well, I guess I should not be using an implicit fall through. Well, for now I will just copy and paste this, and eventually we'll clean it up later. I don't want to figure out now how to do this. Okay. So we are doing the read start, and we are getting the callback called way too many times. Stop single, watch your immediate failed. Yeah. So even the stop should be only stop if it's the wake pipe read, right? We should stop it, otherwise we'll simply return result true. Debug errors. Yeah, we don't have a result. Yeah. Test passes. Okay. Let's see all the suite of tests. Oh no, the wake up from external thread is actually, the wake up is not functioning anymore. Why is it that? What am I breaking? I guess my implicit fall through is not going good. Let's see. So if it's wake up pipe read, we need to read it. It's correct. If it's wake pipe read, we do the complete async. And the activation, we run this only if it's not a wake pipe read. Oh, sure. Yeah, we also need to do it here. Okay. So if it's wake pipe read, I need to add the event watcher. Otherwise, just return true. Is this result is not declared? Yes. Okay. Okay, this now succeeds. Let's go back, trying to enable the tests. Run. The tests are running. I think even the 5 close test is functioning. Yes. All right. So now we have this big beast remaining, which is the process exit. Process exit. What is the process exit doing? Is launching commands and expecting the exit callbacks to be called with the status codes. All right. I have my notes on how to do this. So I need to monitor the SIGCHLD signal. I can do that by creating a signal file descriptor. Of course, I need to be adding the signal file descriptor to the this is like a shared, so this is not per process, this is per event loop. Okay, so this needs to go side by side with the wake pipe up pipe read. I need to set up the SIGCHLD, and the completion I need to read it. Okay, so when this file descriptor gets some event I need to read the signal siginfo data structure. In the SSIP ID I have the process, this ID of process that has, of the child process that has been exiting. So this means that I need to keep some sort of list of my processes, because otherwise I need to be able to find them. Yeah, so this is not so easy. Let's try it. Where is it? Maybe let me save what I have done so far. Okay. I don't think I need any of this epoll, sorry, of this templated stuff anymore. No matching function for process exit. Well, of course we need the process exit, but that's what we are going to do now, so I think it's fine. So process x, where is, oh, it's just called process. So we can remove this entire fdef. Well, I can do it later because I don't know where this is even starting. There are way too many fdefs, so even filter proc doesn't exist. If C platform, where is this? C async, use epoll. SC vediamo, let's see. I'm starting to talk in Italian, it's going crazy. Unused, compiler unused, async, and I'm good. Yeah, I will do also in the complete, because this is completely wrong for anything that is not KQ. And also, where am I? Also use epoll, stop async, else, and if. So use epoll, we make this, and sc compiler unused async. Non-void return type. Hey, return, yeah, let's return just false for now, and let's see. Return result false, and I think was not so it's compiler unused result. Compiler unused result, no return statement here. Return result false. All right. So I need to create now the shared object for listening to signals. So in the create wake up try create, let's say create signal what yeah, or process watcher, I don't know, I can rename it later. If epoll async use epoll, and if so create signal watcher, we can add it just below. Actually, I could add it here. Create signal watcher. Yeah. How do I create a signal watcher now? This is going to be fun. Signalfd. Let's see. Signal file descriptor, mask. We compile it. Cannot be overloaded, so this is not, it's clear. Create signal watcher. Mask was not declared, of course. So what is this mask object? Well, let's see documentation of signalfd. It's a sigset mask. Okay. sigset mask. I guess I need to do a sig empty, sig, oh, what was it called? Sig fill. Well, probably should also be adding signalfd include. Signal file descriptor. How do I fill the mask? sigprocmask, sid setups. Well, it was with the same code that I think I've been using during the process POSIX. Sig empty set. Yeah, this one. Sig empty set. Does this compile? Oh, we don't have the sig empty set. That's why it was not showing up. So I need the signal.h include. It was not showing up in the completion. No return statement. Return result true. So if res is -1, return result false. So this is signal fd. Unused parameter loop. Okay. Compiler unused loop. Now, signalfd, we want to be monitoring it, so I can do if epoll, sorry, sc async use epoll, and if I can monitor this with an async file read, I guess. Should I use a file read or a process exit now? Well, process exit fd. Let's try. So I can make it process exit fd dot start on the loop with my signalfd. Yeah, but I need to specify already the read size. Well, I only want to be informed of potentially, yeah, well, I don't want to be doing that probably. No, I don't like this. I don't like this. Let's do something different. So I want to be adding this to the epoll CTL. So I want my add event watcher. So the add event watcher is in the kernel queue object. So I need to bring it up here, and I totally can. So maybe this add event watcher below can just be calling. Is this static? Yeah, this is event static. So I can make it static. Add event watcher. Let's make it static. Okay. And I can just return internal add event watcher async file descriptor filter. Now create signal watcher. I want to add event watcher for an async request. Okay, I will create like an async file, no, async process exit. So add event watcher, process exit, file descriptor. I want the signalfd and a filter. So what filter should I use? Epoll in epoll edge triggered. All right. Of course, I need to add sig add set emask signal number SIGCHLD. Otherwise, I will not be getting any signal, I guess. Okay. But I'm bypassing all of the lifetimes of the life cycle, sorry, of the async operation. So probably I need to make the state active. Async request state active. Yeah. Yes, I like this one. Will now the completion be called? So in theory, I'm creating this signal file descriptor, adding as an event watcher to the queue. I'm making it active by default because this is not going through the submission phase. I'm adding it like as is. It's already added to the event loop, to the epoll file descriptor. So I need to make it active because it's already active after this call. And I think this should be enough to start getting the complete call. Let's see. Let's try. Error. Cannot convert process exit to async request, of course. Invalid conversion. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is signal with capital F. Size mismatch. Okay, we need to increase our size from 144 to 250 and 16. Sorry. 116 is valid. SIGCHLD. Oh, that's bad. What was it? Are we SIGCHLD? Oh, of course. So process exit dot loop is loop. Cannot convert. Yeah, we need the address. Fail. Yeah, well, at least we got the callback called. That's already a miracle. But I think I've been adding a breakpoint here, so why are we even going forward? So we are getting a callback, which is already good. It means that something is triggering in the event loop life cycle. So it should be called from this one. Oh no, it's called before because we are returning false. So let's make it return true. Let's see if we can get through the complete at least. Yeah. Cool, so we get a signal that a child process has been exiting. Very cool. Very cool. I can now do, if we are on epoll, oh, I don't even have that flag. Yeah, I should make it. Yeah, on the header I don't have that flag. So I can make it if I'm on Linux. I want to be creating another linked list of active processes. And so when someone is asking me to set up an async for a process, I will take async dot event loop dot active processes and push back this async, which of course is an error because it's active processes, not active process. As no member pushed back, append back, sorry. Cannot convert, no, so it's back. I don't remember the name of any of these functions. Cannot convert this, okay, we want the pointer, okay. So active process, should we make it active in the setup or in the activate? We need to make it in the activate, I think. Well, let's try, because yeah, in the setup they are still in the submission phase, so we cannot move it to another queue because the yeah, that object can only be the async request object. Any async request object can only be in a single queue at a given time because it's implemented as a linked list with intrusive linked list. So the pointers are shared between all of the lists. So I need to make sure I'm not trying to add the object from one list to another list. Let's see, compiler unused, async. Async was not declared in this scope, of course. Okay. So during activation, I'm adding it. Now, so if I'm adding during the activate, when stopping, I need to remove it. So this is return true. Remove. And when I'm here, I need to guess I need to loop between all of them. Yeah, but before looping, I need to extract this signal thing. How much time do we have? Oh, we are almost at 1 hour. I need to speed it up. Hopefully I can make it, but let's try. So epoll. So we need the signalfd sig info. Sig read sig info. I don't know. I will just change the names later. I need to read. So what I've been reading is you need to read from the signalfd. Oh, so I need to save the signalfd somewhere. I need to save it before reading it. So I think, so let's say just file descriptor processxfd, yeah. And this file descriptor needs to be saved. Where is it? Create signal watcher. So assign signalfd. C try. I also think that I should be releasing all of these. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it before I forget. And this one. So return result true. C try. SC try. And SC try. Unused variable. Okay, well, that's the one we just added. So if I use epoll, I need to close also this other one. Okay, let's close this file descriptor. And let's stop async. Probably I need to extract the file descriptor before closing it. Well, I can do it later. To do extract file descriptor and unregister it. It's probably not so much of a problem because we are closing the loop file descriptor. It shouldn't matter that much, but I guess it's good to be clear. Where am I? I need to take now the result dot async event loop dot file, no, internal get process exit file descriptor. Let's get it my signalfd. Well, let's just call it signalfd. Yeah, result false. So it's int signalfd. So now we have our signal file descriptor. We can read from it. Signal file descriptor. I'm gonna be reading this, size of this. Int result. If res is -1, return result. I don't know. Sig info read failed. Failed. Otherwise, I can I access this SSI PID? Okay, so now I need to loop through all of the registered active processes. Result dot async processes dot front auto iterator. Oh, I don't like auto, so maybe let's make it Well, I don't like it. I don't like it, you know, when it's not needed. So I can make this a linked list maybe of async process exits. Yeah, let's try it. Should be working. Can I make it? This is private in this context. Return error. Unused variable it dot front. Oh, front is a variable, it's not a function. Okay, while it is different than null ptr, that's a linked list. It is it next. Valid conversion. Yeah. Let's make it like this. No matching function. No matching function call. Oh, sorry. Size mismatch. Size mismatch. Yeah. 2 to 4. Let's increase the size for our buffer. Our compiler firewall. So if it dot, I think the handle should be the PID for Linux. I'm pretty sure because that's how it's implemented in process. POSIX. Yeah, that's the same. It should be the same. So if the handle is the PID, then I can just call the callback with an async process exit result. Can make it resolve. Well, I don't think I need to pass the async and a result. Okay. The async is our IT pointer, and the result, we can make it a true result. True result. Let's call the callback with the result. What am I doing wrong? No matching function. Do I have, yeah, REST is redeclaring things. Maybe let's make it, I don't know, read bytes. Oh no, that was not the problem. What's wrong? Oh, it wants an actual pointer, not a pointer, it wants a reference to async process, as async result in general. Okay, so let's put a breakpoint here. We got an assert during the stop. Okay, let me remove this for now. Async. Maybe I should remove it from here, yeah, also. Well, let's see. Error. Async needs to be unused. Okay, read error, read bytes, siginfo failed. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? What's here? No? 11. What's here? No, 11. E again. Try again. Should I try reading it? Maybe I should put it in non-blocking mode. Set blocking false. Yeah, because when we get the E again is when you have the process not set in the, sorry, the file descriptor that is not in blocking mode. You get the E again. See? -1. Always E again. So read, if one or more of the signals specified in mask is pending for the process, the buffer supply read is used to return one or more signal siginfo structures to describe the signals. Buffer will be at least signalfd siginfo bytes. If none of the signal in mask is pending for the process, then read either blocks until one of the signal in mask is generated or fails with the error E again. If the file descriptor has been made non-blocking. So there is no, so this is actually an error. So we don't have, so we don't have that signal. Yeah, already created as non-blocking, so this is completely useless. What am I doing wrong? Of course, there's no example. No, there is one. So sigprocmask. Oh, I need to set the sigprocmask. Okay. Okay. So sigprocmask, sigblockmask. No. Let's see. It works. At least it works so far. Let's see if we can get it. Yes, it finds our beautiful SSI PID, and yeah, and we go in the stop, where now I can try enabling this again. Let's see. Still getting an assert here. Should I not remove it from here? Yeah, I guess I need to return true. The return result true. So when return result true, no, I don't need to remove it here, I guess. I need to remove it from here. I need to remove only the ones that are succeeding. Yeah, let me remove it before calling the callback. Let's remove the IT. Yeah, this looks more correct. Run it. Error, async was not declared in the scope. Do we have an event loop somewhere? Yeah, result async event loop. Run it. So we arrive here. Oh, I don't want to start the dictation. stop it, complete and reactivate. Okay, we get this state active. Why do we get this? Complete and eventually reactivate. Yeah, I should always make it active, no matter what. Okay, so result.async.state should be active. Should I make it here or should I make it in the, let's try to make it here. Async result, no, async request state active, because this is a shared async that we are using for every process. Now this is, how can I reactivate this? Who's making this non-active? Return true should be reactivated. Oh, okay, I need to make it should be reactivated to be true. But will this reactivate the... Wait a minute. So the one that is getting complaints, is it the shared signal watcher? So I can make it process exit dot set debug name shared signal watcher, so we can see which one it is. So the async that is complaining, oh, it's the shared signal watcher that is getting freed. That's correct. Okay. Okay. So I need to reactivate result.reactivate request true. See now? No, still complaining. Why? So I have a reactivate request. Should be reactivated. So if, oh, why is it reactivate false here? That's the problem. Result. So I'm breaking. Reactivate is, I'm puzzled. Why is it like that? Oh, because, well, I know what's going on. Yeah, this is the result. This is the actual external result, and I'm using this child result. So I need to make it child result. Result, and I need to reactivate the top level one. Yeah. Let's see. Reactivate is now true. Excellent. So I'm getting in a second call. I have another problem. Okay, so this needs to be done in the setup, not in the activate. Setup. So I don't need any of these. Let's try. So I'm getting the callback called properly. I'm not writing the exit status. So I think we are close to make this work. The video is super long, so I will just do this one thing and stop the video. So I need to write into the child result dot exit status. Status is, do I have a status? Yeah. Let's see. This works. Excellent, guys. So I think this is concluding for now our journey with the async stuff. The entire test suite is now working. Hopefully also when running it entirely it still works. Yes, it does. So what I will be doing is I will be cleaning up a little bit, making sure this still works on Mac OS. I guess I will commit it, and yeah, this is now bringing us to a single library that is missing for Linux support to be fully operational, which is the not the iterator, the file watcher thing. But so far so good. So that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to check out the links below for Sane C libraries on GitHub, for the Discord. And I don't know what else to say. So have fun and see you next time with Sane C libraries. Bye.